When you want to buy a landed property, there are certain questions you ask. The very first one is how safe, how secured is this property? Among other questions, this particular one seems to stand out to everyone. And of course, I understand why. And the question is, when will I get allocated if I buy into this property? I know that this question is born out of several terrible experiences. I mean, some people have bought landed properties in the past, especially those ones that are meant for or perfect for land banking. They are unable to get their allocation years down the line. So yes, it is obviously important that you ask that question before you commit your money. About a year ago, many people just like you asked this question before they made the decision to invest in this estate. And ladies and gentlemen, after several allocations has been done, today we are gathered here again to conduct the very first batch of allocation for the year 2026. Even though this estate is now fully sold out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cityview Park and Resort Gwagwalada. Yes, we are all gathered here today, like I mentioned earlier, for another batch of allocation. Now, about a year ago, many keyed into this property. In fact, some keyed into it slightly 3 months, 1 year ago at the pre-launch price, and some others bought it when the price were increased at different stages just before it was sold out. Now allow me remind you, this is not the very first batch of allocation like I mentioned earlier. This is the third batch of allocation, meaning many have been previously allocated in the year 2025. So I'm super excited to be back here today and come represent Mike Nines and witnessing another batch of allocation. Just like we promised when we were selling this property to you, that you will be getting your allocation barest minimum 3 months. Yes, depending on your own payment plan. Some people are still paying for their plots, but many have gotten allocated. And that is why I am here to tell you that yes, this is a promise made and a promise kept. From today onward, everyone that has been allocated can go ahead and do whatsoever they want with their land. Now, from the last time I was here, some people have taken more possession. If you take a very good look, you will see it. I mean, look at people taking possession of their land. What do I mean by possession? I'm talking about the short fences you can see. So what that means is that for you that have been allocated, you can go ahead and fence your own ground, especially those of you who bought into the acre deals. Now, haven't seen what we have done with Cityview Park and Resort Gwagwalada. You're wondering, is it still available for sale? No, I said it earlier, it is no longer available. However, we have a bigger and better option for you. And this one gets me pretty much excited than Cityview Park and Resort Gwagwalada.
Now she can see you with me everywhere. Hey, babe, call me Jay.
Yes, I am super excited about this one. Now, the first reason is the location. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is located in Gusa, and this is within the Idu district, one of the fastest growing districts in Abuja. Now, let me explain it further to you. The fact that the accessibility to major parts of Abuja is easier is why I love this location. I mean, right here in Cityview Park and Resort Gusa, you can access the business centers easily. I mean, the Gariki, the Maitama, the Wuse, etc., etc., easily. Easy access to the international airport, easy access to Idu train station. I mean, literally, you can jog from this estate that you're seeing right now all the way to the Idu train station, and you can see how flat, how large this estate is. So when I say Gusa is bigger and better than what we have here in Gwagwalada, trust me, you can already tell from the prices. So it is still currently selling at 9 million naira for 200 square meter. You can buy 300 square meter at just 13.5 million naira only. And of course, the 500 square meter going for 22.5 million naira. All of this is within the residential plot. Now that's not just all. You can buy the 1,000 square meter going for 45 million naira. And we have the 1 acre deal, 162 million naira. Guess what? 1,000 square meter for commercial is going for just 70 million naira. And depending on the size you want to buy into, is the initial deposit. So let's say you want to buy the 200 square meter, all you need is 750 million naira. You want to buy into the acre deal, of course 5 million naira is what you need. So yes, all of the details you can get. Now, is that all I got for you inside Cityview Park and Resort Gusa? No, that's not just all. It's not just about the location only, the title as well. One of the things that made Cityview Park and Resort Gwagwalada stood out was the fact that it has a very favorable CFO under FCT. Well, Gusa also has a very favorable CFO. Not just that only, it has an FCDA approval. You know that this particular location that you are looking at right now is a buy and build estate, right? So yes, ladies and gentlemen, before the price is reviewed upward, get on board right now and come lock down your own plots. Yes, when it comes to buying properties in fast-growing districts like this, it is better that you buy as many plots as possible. And that's why the acre deal is already discounted. So yes, what you got to do right now is to dial my number. My name, of course, remains Goodness Usman, the queen of landlord maker, aka Latana. Don't forget that for me, as a realtor, I will always be here to represent you, just like what I'm doing today. I mean, this is my third time right here in this estate representing some of my clients. So that guarantees you that when you buy via me, win Cityview Park and Resort Gusa, I will also be back to represent you during your allocation. So you know what to do. The number's going on the screen now. It's available for phone call or WhatsApp. Link up. Let's get you reserved now. I'm saying this to you. Don't take too much time because these prices will not stay in the market for too long. Of course, my name remains Goodness Usman, the queen of landlord maker, aka Latana. Please ensure that wherever you are watching me from, that you remain safe and awesome just the way you are. So I say to you, oh, double.